And let the one who has no sword sell his cloak and buy one.
Today we're going to go over basic drawing from a sport jacket, and this is more for the safety security teams of the churches because most of them are going to be wearing a sport jacket, but for you business guys this could apply as well. And we're going to go over basic drawing. So basically drawing, we're just going to sweep the jacket back, pull up, punch forward. Or you're going to sweep the jacket back, pull up, and drop down. Now you see I get my hand out of the way. I pull my hand back, I'm touching my hand to my chest, I got my hand out of the way. I want this because I don't want to be here. Alright, so I come here, I hit my chest, I know it's there, and I'm building muscle memory. Am I going to feel that in an actual attack? Absolutely not, but I'm building muscle memory. So it's here, and I'm already here. Now I can come forward, and my hand can come out with my gun. And that's all I'm doing, is I'm just building muscle memory at that point, because you're not going to be able to feel that anyway. Now, one more time with the draw. So it's just a basic draw, and you need to practice this. And when you start practicing this draw, don't do it fast. Sweep it, draw it, come out. I don't need to do this fast. I need to do this smooth. I need to do this correctly. I need to sweep, draw, out. Sweep, draw, out. Sweep, draw, out. And what happens is when I do it smooth and when I do it correctly, speed builds. And that's how you need to do everything with a firearm. Speed builds. If you do it smooth and correctly, speed will build. You'll build the muscle memory up so it's just memory of coming out. Don't do it fast. Do it slow and correctly. Smoothly. Slow and smooth equals fast. If I'm fumbling around trying to get my gun out because I've messed up because I tried to go too fast, I'm doing myself no good. Nice and easy, and it will come naturally eventually. Just keep practicing, keep drawing, and it will come. Do this 5 minutes a day until you get down to about 2.5 seconds with a properly placed shot, and then you can back off to 3 days a week. And you will be able to retain that nice smooth draw. It's not that hard under a sport jacket. I just see a lot of people, not just the sport jacket, I see a lot of people fumbling with everything. You practice slow and correctly. Eventually, with enough practice, you'll be able to do it smooth and correctly, and speed will build. So when it comes to time, you can draw and you can do it pretty fast. And that just comes with time. That's why we need to practice. When I always took martial arts, that was one of the things that we said at the end. We would always bow or shake hands and we would say, I need more practice. And we all need more practice. And I suggest everybody practices, especially you safety team guys, at least 3 days a week. Sunday, Wednesday, Fridays. 5 minutes to draw, and then at some other point actually get to the range and do some real live shooting. That way you can keep that up as well. Guys, this is Spencer, just trying to bring you some things that I've seen. A lot of people aren't training as much as I believe they need to, and they know they're not. Because they're not at the point where if there was an attack, they would not be able to be as efficient as they can. We need to keep the casualty count down as low as possible. If our proactive measures don't work and shots are fired, we have to take the attacker down. There's a guy named Ed Monk, if you want to check him out. He's got some really good statistical analysis. He says that if we can take the attacker out within 30 seconds of the shots, we can keep the casualty count down to about 9 or 10 people. And within his statistical data, it's correct. And all of his statistical data lines up. This is why I tell everybody that we need to be so proactive and so ready to where when we should be able to see a guy drawing his gun in a church setting. I do understand schools are a little bit different, it needs to be handled differently, but I do believe in a church setting that if somebody is sitting in the auditorium and you're praying and they get up and they start drawing that gun, there should be a safety team member that sees this in enough time to see what's going on to where he's ahead of the curve. This guy, he's pulling a gun, the safety team member believes it's a gun, he draws, he recognizes it's a gun, and he can fire that shot at least by the time the guy fires his first shot. I believe this is possible in a church setting. There's several factors at play here. You need enough safety team members that are watching. You need to place them all around the auditorium. You need to all keep your eyes open while you're praying. You need to watch all the anomalies. But I believe it's possible. With this being possible, I believe the casualty count could be kept low. I've been in a couple situations over the years that I was ready. I believe one was about to go down. Fortunately for us, we had enough guys that we scared him off. We have to think outside the box as church safety security team members. We have to get our brains out there and we have to think like the criminals. What are they going to do? How are they going to hit us? We put all these proactive measures in place. But we also need to know that any measure that we put, there can still be an attack. Look at prisons. They've got cells, they've got guards, they've got locks. But they still get shanks, or they make shanks and they still attack people. We have to be ready. I'm Spencer, Small Arms Instructor here at Defense Training. As always, prepare for the worst, pray for peace, stay safe, stay armed.
Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks.